Hola guys! So, are you undercharging your crochet and knit pieces? Or maybe you're overcharging and scaring away the customers? Let us fix that. Pricing handmade work can be tricky, but here's how to get it right. First and foremost, you need to realize that what you're making with your hands is much more valuable. And the following 7 steps are going to help you in your pricing. So, number 1, understand your costs. There's no point or no need of you spending 100% to make that item and you're charging less than that 100%. Meaning, if you're spending transport to go get yarn, if you're buying a certain type of yarn that's more expensive, you need to include that in your final pricing. Number 2, choose a pricing formula. So different people have different formulas to choose, but the least and most common is calculate all your costs that you've used, whether it's transport, yarn price, everything, anything. Even if you buy smoky when you're going to buy yarn that day, include that. Multiply by that by a minimum of 3. That's your minimum cost. Like, that's where you're starting before you even include other things like your time and all those things. That leads us to point number 3, which is value your time. So guys, time is money. Time is money, and don't you dare sell anything without including your time. So if you have an hourly rate, or you can just research how much handmade products are rated hourly, and you can use that, or you can use that depending on, of course, who you're selling to. That leads us to point number 4, which is know your market. My friend, you can either undercharge or overcharge. You will overcharge if your clientele or your target market are students and you're selling them sweaters at 30,000 or 40,000. That does not make sense. That does not make sense. You will not get clients at all. So that is something you need to consider. Know your market. Number 5, you're going to consider psychological pricing. So psychological pricing is what supermarkets do and all over the place. For example, you want to charge something at 5,000 shillings. Instead of 5,000, charge it at 49.50. You've given people a discount of 50 bob, but the fact that the beginning of the price is 4 and not 5, they will be more drawn to buying rather than not buying. Sometimes you have to add, brain games over there. Point number 6, you have to educate your customers. Show them the effort behind each piece so they understand why handmade is worth the price. Guys, if these people who are your clients do not know how much it takes, how long it takes to work on something, they will not value why you are charging your pieces the way you are charging your pieces. How do you educate your clients? So you can do this by the content that you put out. Content is king, as we all know. So do behind the scenes of how you create your pieces. Explain how long it takes you to make something specific. For example, if you're working on a sweater, explain that it doesn't take you a few hours to complete a sweater. Tell them it takes you, tell them how it really works and how much it takes. If you're pulling all-nighters, record that and share that. An educated customer will be more likely to buy and understand the value, so you won't have problems with them. Number 7, adjust over time. So number 1, if you're always fully booked, there's no space, you're always fully booked, you need to consider maybe you're undercharging, because a lot of clients are coming to you because you're cheaper than everyone else. And if you don't have clients, maybe you're overcharging because no one can afford you, or maybe you're targeting the wrong market. So adjust over time. And if you have already done a catalog, for example, for me, I have a catalog that has been on my IG for the longest time. However, I always edit it after every few months. After 2 months, I will add 500 shillings or 1,000 onto a piece if I feel like it is worth more than I had priced it before. So it is adjustable, but just know that if you consider all these 7 things, your pricing won't be weird, it won't be under, and it won't be over. So ensure you get that simple formula. it is not the same for everyone. So find what works for you and run with it, ensuring you're not making any losses. And as usual, if you want more business tips, follow for more. Put down a comment below on how you price your pieces. And then if you want detailed and a more professional session, book a session with Okra Knits, because we offer sessions advising knitters and crocheters on how to price, advising knitters and crocheters on entrepreneurship as a whole, and also just teaching people how they need to advance or how they can advance in this area. Bye.